Hi, welcome to Concero's Tech Talk. Today, I'm going to walk through the different file storage options available with your Concero Cloud Workspace. This is an involved topic as there are so many different options, each with different pros and cons. I can't cover everything here, so please talk to a Concero sales representative to understand fully the best solution for your organization. Let's log into a Cloud Workspace and see what we have out of the box. I'm going to start by opening File Explorer on our Cloud Workspace. Now, this can be confusing at first. Under My PC, we see several different default folders and drives, more than your typical PC. Let's look at these carefully. Most importantly, we need to distinguish between the storage locations associated with your Cloud Workspace and the storage locations associated with the device being used to access your Cloud Workspace, as both are available by default. Here, we can see B, C, and Z drives that are associated with Kelly LT2. This is the name of my workstation that I am using to connect to this Cloud Workspace for this demo. The B drive is a CD-ROM drive, the C drive is a hard drive on my laptop, and the Z drive is a network drive mapped to my laptop. Now, if I logged into this Cloud Workspace from my iPad at home, I would not see these storage locations, but the storage locations associated with my iPad. Also, when you first log into your workspace, you'll get a dialog box asking if you want read and or write access to these drives from your Cloud Workspace. You would typically allow access and choose to have the Citrix receiver remember your preference. A little further down, we see a C drive and a D drive. These are the storage locations associated with your Cloud Workspace. These don't change. The C drive is where the OS and the application files for your Cloud Workspace reside, and the D, or data drive, is where you create folders to store and share user documents and files. We strongly recommend not saving any user files to the C drive of your Cloud Workspace, because the capacity of the C drive cannot be scaled in size like the D drive. And if you want to share folders with other users, this can only be done from the D drive. Thus, we need to be careful when we install applications. While the application itself should reside on the C drive, any default location you select for storing associated user files or data should be on the D drive. Also, you should note that you can't save files to the root of the D drive, but you can create folders in your D drive and save your files to these folders. Also, Concero can set up permissions to share these folders on your D drive with other Cloud Workspace users. You just need to specify to technical support which users or user groups you want to share your files, or rather folders with, and they'll set that up for you. Another important note is if you log into your Cloud Workspace using the light version of the Citrix receiver rather than the full version, your local drives and printers will not be available from your Cloud Workspace. For security reasons, some organizations ask us to remove access to local drives from their Cloud Workspaces so users cannot download sensitive files to, say, their home PC. This is easily done. There are also third-party storage options that you can use with your Concero Cloud Workspace, including Dropbox, Citrix ShareFile, Microsoft OneDrive for Business, and our own Sync Anywhere. These cloud-based file services allow end users to sync and share files and folders across all their devices, including their cloud workspace. So, for example, even if a user is offline, they can still access files on their laptop, and any changes would be synced when they reconnect to the internet. Now, the ins and outs of these different third-party file services are beyond the scope of our talk today. But if we go back to File Explorer, you can see we have two different cloud file sharing services set up for this demo workspace: OneDrive for Business and Sync Anywhere. And you can be certain that your cloud workspace will support whatever cloud file service you currently use. But as mentioned, make sure that the file folders being synced by these services is on the D drive. And remember that if you're syncing many files or very large files, you may need Concero to increase the size of the D drive on your cloud workspace. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions or issues, please email us at support@concero.cloud or call support at 866-326-4857, extension 2. Thank you.